Hey guys, Marstingen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to talk about the ultimate preparation guide for the anniversary. So there's a reason why I'm releasing this on a Sunday. Basically, there are a bunch of things that you can do in order to get ready for the anniversary, so you can save as much time and get into all of the hype content and all of the stuff that you actually want to do. Without having to worry about doing a bunch of stuff that you could have done before the anniversary even starts. Because remember, the big complaint that people have at the moment on Global, and this happens pretty much every year when we're in the run-up to the anniversary, is that there's basically nothing to do on the game at the moment. So if you find yourself with nothing to do, then obviously this guide is going to help you out. Basically, as you go through the week, there's going to be stuff that you can do on each of the different days if you don't want to use keys to access events and stuff like that. Again, that's why I'm putting this out on the Sunday, because then you have each of the following weekdays where all of the different events are going to be available if you want to go in to get medals, to farm copies of cards and stuff like that. And then, of course, the anniversary doesn't actually begin until the middle of next week, so you do have about a week and a half in order to get all of this stuff done. So the first thing I wanted to talk about right at the start here, I don't have a visual up for it, but the Masters missions, remember there are some available at the moment in game. You need to make sure you do those. I think they're going to reset after the maintenance, which is coming on Wednesday. It's Wednesday night for me, I think. Make sure you do those, because obviously after that resets, there will then be the final set of missions. Those are the things that gives you the Dragonstone ores, which will then be converted into stones when the anniversary starts. So make sure that you've done them. You obviously don't want to miss out on free stones, as well as the other ones for the tickets and stuff like that. So that's the first thing to get out of the way, because obviously you can't go back and do the ones that you missed, unfortunately. So make sure you don't miss the ones that are currently available, and then move on to the next ones that will come out after the next maintenance. So in terms of what you can do to prepare for the anniversary, so day one of the anniversary is when a bunch of this stuff releases. Remember, a lot of people aren't aware of this if you didn't follow it on JP, but the anniversary technically is going to start based on the dates we got from the producer letter about the countdown campaign on the 6th. And as you can see here, the anniversary started on JP on the 29th of January. We got a bunch of events, some free-to-play farmable cards, and then the banners came out on the 30th. So the anniversary is going to start officially on the 6th with a bunch of events. The farmable free-to-play cards, there's like a new boss rush. We get the first 2 stages of the red zone, but we don't get the LR banners on this first day. So there's nothing on this first day you can do to prepare. It's new free-to-play cards. The reason this is listed here is obviously when the anniversary comes around, both versions get the ability to buy the previous worldwide download celebration card that only the other version got. And then this Goku and Vegeta is the free login card. So as you go through the anniversary, missions will allow you to get all the copies to get them to Rainbow SA10. Obviously nothing you can do about that pre-anniversary. They don't have a farmable super attack, so we get these new free-to-play cards. Now, once these come out, if you obviously find yourself on the first day, you know, you smash out Boss Rush, the first couple of stages of Red Zone aren't going to be too difficult, especially if you have 200% leaders. So you want to make sure that you're farming up. This Gohan unit is eventually going to awaken into an LR, so you're going to want to farm up 3 copies, because remember, the LR gets an Easy A during the anniversary as well. So you're going to want 1 at SA10, well, sorry, 2 at SA10 and 1 at SA5. Because then once you get the awakening to LR, you put the 2 SA10s together, and then when he gets an Easy A, you feed in the SA5. All of them are going to end up having to be awakened to LR, so you're going to need to farm these medals like 3 times for every car, basically. So then we also get the Chi-Chi and Vegeta that awaken into the Goku and Chi-Chi and Bulma and Vegeta. All you can really do with these guys is get them up to SA10, get all their paths open, and then farm up a second copy to SA5, because they will get an Easy A as well. So, in terms of the actual preparation, so then the banners are going to drop on the 7th. We have the new LRs and their side banner units. Now, obviously, the side banner units are going to awaken with medals from the new Dokkan event, so there's nothing you can really do about that. Broly does have a farmable super attack. There's a couple of different Broly, base form Brolys. There's the one from stage 1 of the physical and STR, I guess, old school Broly Dokkan event. But the easiest one is obviously the story event they made for Dragon Ball Super Broly, where you can farm the base form Broly who will awaken into Super Saiyan. You can just farm up a bunch of those ready for feeding into this guy. The other ones do not have farmable super attacks. That's why I put out the video the other day about a quick, easy way to get a few Kais, because these guys are all going to require Kais to get them to max SA. Now, when we move on to their TURs, however, they need 35 of their own medals to awaken from SSR to TUR. But then once you get to this point, to awaken them to an LR, you need 35 more of their own medals. So you've still got a lot of farming of their own event to do. But for the gods, you need 21 of the STR LR Gogeta medals and 14 of the AGL Super Saiyan Gogeta medals. So as you can see, these are available both from the same event, because obviously they do this thing a lot now where they just add stages to existing Dokkan events. So you're going to want to go into this Dokkan event and farm up these medals. So it's 21 of the STR ones, 14 of the AGL ones. So because it's AGL and STR, that means the event will be available on Monday and Thursday. So again, you see now, this is why this is going up on Sunday, so you guys will have all of the days of the week available to farm up these units. Obviously, you can use keys. I'm actually not sure with the way the celebration is on Global. I think some of the Dokkan events, if not all of the Dokkan events, are available anyway, so then that works out perfectly because you won't have to use keys. And then the same thing goes for the Super Saiyan 4s. They're going to need 35 of their own medals again. And then they need 21 of the medals for the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and 14 of the medals for the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So again, because they added a new stage, these both come from the same event. You just have to play different stages. So it is, again, 21 of the INT and 14 of the Tech. So you are going to have to do 5 runs in the event. But again, the whole point of this guide is if you've got nothing to do in this week coming up to the anniversary, you might as well farm these medals now, right? Because you don't want to get to the day of the banners and all the big hype. You do your summons, you know, you get good luck, you pull both the LRs. You've already got to run their Dokkan events like 10 times each. Do you then also want to have to sit and run 10 other Dokkan events that you could have run already, so that then you can awaken and play with your new LR? So make sure you get these medals farmed up beforehand, because they are available throughout the various days of the week. Obviously, it's INT and Tech, so if they're not locked behind keys, it will be Tuesday and Wednesday that you'll be able to farm these up. So moving on to the later part, I mean, let me double check the timeline here. So there's the new units, we get a new battlefield, yeah, that's all we get. So after that, obviously there's nothing you can really do in terms of pre-farming before the anniversary. This is where the units get their awakenings, but they don't add the medal stages until the awakenings actually come out. Then the free-to-play unit gets the LR awakening, but then we get the first 4 Easy A's of the celebration, which is Tech God Goku, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, STR God Vegeta, and Physical Omega Shenron. So obviously the way you can prepare for these is, if you have not link leveled these units yet, definitely consider putting these units on your team. In terms of priority, God Goku is an absolute beast, especially for the red zone. So if you don't have a lot of time, if you're not someone who link levels a ton of units, and you know you're not going to be able to link level 4 units between now and the anniversary, which is fair, even with me constantly link leveling, it can sometimes take over a week if you get unlucky to get 1 full unit to level 10. But these are the units you can start working on. Obviously you can put them on your teams that you farm those Dokkan event medals with, and that will get them a couple of extra links along the way. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is obviously going to be very good run alongside the new LR. God Vegeta gets underrated, but he's not as good. He's definitely not as much of a priority as God Goku. And then Omega, while he is really good, he's obviously on limited teams, but they are adding a Shadow Dragon Saga mission for, it's either the Vegeta event or the GT Goku event, I forget. So once he gets his Easy A, obviously him being link leveled is going to add to that power. Then we have the Part 2 LRs. So if anyone is considering summoning for the Part 2 LRs, then we have all of these guys awaken with medals that are available in the game already. So let's go ahead and open these up here. So For the Great Ape Vegeta, you need a bunch of these Vegeta medals. Then you got the Kaioken Goku, and then I believe these are the Super Strike ones. So if we take a look at these come from the Rejuvenation of Vegeta, the GT story event. I don't know if that's available at the moment, so you might have to use keys for that one if you want to do it now. But remember, these are the Part 2 LRs, so these ones are not exactly super priority to do before the anniversary begins. And then these Goku ones come from this Saiyan Warrior Race story event. These Vegeta ones definitely are the Super Strike ones, yep. And then these other Goku ones are also from that Saiyan Warrior Race event. So these are all pretty easy to farm up. Those are the medals to get the LRs awakened. Then we have the next Easy A's, which are for the 3-year anniversary LRs. These units, obviously, we're not going to have yet. So these guys are worth putting onto your link level team if you have not done so already. And then as we move into the last part of the anniversary, that is when we're not going to get this because for some reason, even though this was part of the anniversary on JP, they brought it to Global super early. But then as we move into part 3, that is when the LR Super Saiyan 4s are going to get their Easy A's. They become actually insane. Like if you want to prioritize, if you're only going to have time to link level like 1 or 2 units before the anniversary that you haven't done yet, do Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Especially if you know you're going to be summoning for the Super Saiyan 4s first. Because, yeah, these guys with their Easy A are pretty busted. So if you have these guys link leveled, obviously they are going to do very, very well on that team. So there you go. There's not a huge amount you can do to prepare, but the simple way to break it down is obviously make sure you do your Master's Mark missions before they expire on Wednesday and we get the maintenance. Then, of course, after the maintenance, make sure you do the next ones so you can get the free stones when the anniversary starts. Pre-farm a bunch of the medals for the new LRs, both the main anniversary ones and the part 2 ones. Obviously, these ones are not as important and can be done slightly later, but I feel like if you're going to do anything out of the stuff that we've talked about, farming up these medals is the most important. Because remember, right now on Global, there's basically nothing to do. So over the next few days, if you want to log in and get some stuff done, you can quite easily get these done over the next week and a half. So make sure you do that. Make sure you're ready because, like I said, you don't want to pull these 2 LRs. You already have to run their Dokkan events 10 times each. Then you want to be able to just jump in and start playing, I imagine. So, yeah, make sure you get this stuff sorted. I mean, you don't have to, but while there's nothing to do, why not, right? So let me know what you guys think down below. Do you have these units link leveled already? Obviously, after the anniversary came to JP, I link leveled all of the units that are going to be getting Easy A's during the anniversary. So mine are all good and ready to go. But how are you looking? Are you going to be farming these medals? What is your plan for this last week and a half? And most importantly, are you hyped, global players, for the 7th anniversary? So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.